Ooh, it's so warm and nice. I just came from the gym, and on our way to the gym, we got some apple things. Um, I was debating either getting a new iPad or if I should just get a new Kindle. But then I decided to get the iPad because I can do more things and have bigger storage. With that, I will be able to also get my Kindle here and have like a book size device. I am a person that takes a lot of notes, that likes to organize my life a certain way. So I am so excited for this pressures. Let me put it in the case. I got the iPad Air 11 because I didn't want a device that was too big, but also the iPad mini was too small for me. It was like in my hand, it felt almost like the same size as or smaller than the Kindle. So then that wouldn't make sense for me. So I get this together. I got the color lavender because it's like my favorite. And that's it. Ooh, I'm so excited. I also got the Pro pen because it charges with your iPad. So the pencil was actually quite essential because then I could just write it up. I suppose now me and Matt we're gonna be confused because he also has his iPad is the Pro the 13 and for the iPads we are okay, but for the pencils that's I think we might have some issues, but it should be fine. And this is it. I am so excited. This is my first iPad. I will have to learn how to use it. It should be pretty straightforward. I guess these are the volume. Just then how to turn this on. I'm setting up my iPad. Maybe it doesn't have any battery. Ooh, people have all crazy stuff. I'm quite excited. Since we've been living abroad for so many years now, we have the tendency to overcompensate in each other's birthdays because it's just him and I and the friends we make along the way. So for Matt's birthday, we had some friends over. The day was beautiful. We were able to make a beautiful spread with simple ingredients, but it came from the heart, and people were in our house until 3 a.m. It was absolutely great. Because everything that we served was homemade, I kind of needed to start cooking days before. I made some Portuguese specialities and decorated the house with balloons and little posters. Keep in mind, I have a irrational fear of balloons, so having to actually fill them with air was not it. We had a cocktail bar, so people can do just their own cocktails. But in the beginning, when people are a bit shy, so it's always good for you to make an assembly of different cocktails and have everything where people can see. In terms of food, we had a lot of finger food. We had some tofu bites, which is like tofu with breadcrumbs and fried. We had some rissoles with spinach and the other one with vegan meat. And of course, lupin and some gherkin. We had different types of wine, but people were really more into cocktails. We did a lot of margaritas, gin tonic, because everybody just enjoy a good gin tonic. And then we had different types of salad because we also had a lot of our friends that do not drink. Everything that I did that had alcohol, we also did it alcohol free. Of course, we need to have seitan. Your girl is the seitan master, and most of our friends love my seitan. So I did some seitan, kind of like carne asada style, and with chimichurri. We had other types of foods, a lot of cake, and it was pretty much it. This fatidic day, I decided that I wanted to make marshmallow from start. Let me tell you something. Marshmallow is something that meat eaters can do at home without flinching because they can use gelatin, and gelatin is an unstable ingredient that
Have you
has
ever
been
made?
used and
Have
abused.
you ever made?
Agar-agar, at the
Have you
other
ever made
hand, it's not. Agar-agar is this precious little
uh,
baby, and she does not cooperate, which is
probably not?
absolutely irritating. I try to make, I try to follow actually a normal marshmallow recipe, normal meaning with gelatin, but using agar-agar instead. So I used the same measurements, but I made it vegan. It did not work. It did not work. I was whisking, and this was, I think, one of the first recipes that I used with my smack. I received my smack for Christmas, and this was the time I was like, yes, let's. The first thing that I want to make in this beautiful machine of mine is marshmallows. It did not work. It did not work at all. I don't even know which mistakes I made. But at the end of the day, I was not going to get this beautiful mind of mine stressed and bothered. Although there was a lot of cleaning, and I hated the amount of
For you?
agar-agar that I wasted. But oh well. I really tried. But if you know how to make vegan marshmallow at home, please let me know. I can even pay for your subscription of a recipe that actually works. This did not work. I spent 30 minutes whisking and adding things, speeding up, whatnot. It did not work. So at the end of the day, I went online and ordered vegan marshmallows. You guys know I'm vegan, so that means that I do not eat anything that comes from animals, like anything. I also don't want to change my lifestyle and the way I eat. So I always find the vegan equivalent to whatever I like. I went to Coro, which is like a supermarket online, and I got myself my vegan favorites. This, I guess, will be the equivalent to the Reese's Cups, but vegan. And marshmallows! I love marshmallows. If you know me, you know you cannot find marshmallows in the stores, vegan at least. And then my favorite, gummy bears. I love gummy bears and a lot. So I got 1 kilo of gummy bears. Look at them. And then also good, 1 kilo of marshmallows. Look at it. Happy.